Hey guys, it's Appleminte. Welcome back again to my channel. So today I've got a fun video. I haven't tried this before, but this video was actually suggested to me by a user on my Discord server named Neko-san, so thank you so much to them. Anyway, for today's video, as the title says, I'm going to have my art supplies randomly chosen for me by a spinner wheel app. I'm going to be writing down the order of everything, so line art, hair, skin, everything that has to be done, and then the art supply for that specific area is going to be chosen at random. So let's get right into it, because I'm pretty excited to try this and also kind of scared. Yeah, I think I'm mostly scared. I hope I don't destroy my artwork. Anyway, let's get right into it. So before we pick any of the supplies, I went ahead and did the line art, or at least the light sketch of the line art that I want for today's video. But this is the snake girl that I did in a video 2 years ago, if you remember. She was quite popular on my channel and I never drew her again, so today is the day, and I figured she'd be a great candidate for this video since she's got a bunch of colors in her and we're using a lot of different art supplies. So I drew this in Procreate, turned the opacity down real low so it's just a really light sketch, and then printed it out onto marker paper. So let's get into picking the supplies that we're going to be using for her. So I found this app called Spin the Wheel. I went ahead and made a wheel called art supplies. So I added in 8 different kinds of art supplies. We have washi tape, fine liners, glitter, markers, colored pencils, gel pens, crayons, and Posca pens. So quite a range here. And what we're gonna do is I'm going to write down the different steps and different parts of this drawing, and then we're going to have the wheel randomly choose what art supply is going to be used for that specific area. So basically, the fate of my line art lies in this app's grasp. Please be nice to me. Okay, so let's start off by writing the different steps down. So we have the line art, we do the skin next, at least that's what I do. Then the eyes, the hair, outfit. Oh no, I smudged it already. And accessories. I spelled accessories wrong. Did I? I don't know. Don't care. Whatever the wheel, almighty wheel says we have to do, that's what we're gonna do. So if the wheel says crayons for line art, then crayons for line art it is, and so on. Basically, the worst way I could see this going is if we start off with line art being like washi tape or glitter. I don't really know how that would work out. Let's hope that doesn't happen, right? Ooh, it's official sounding. Please, something good. Oh, did you see how close it came to being crayons? Okay, so for line art, we are doing Posca pens. So let's spin and see what it gives us for the skin. So what are we using to color the skin? Come on, come on, come on, something good, something, no, come on, crayons, come on, come on, come on, come on. What? That is right in the middle. Why? What do you mean, gel pen? Oh my god, she's gonna be so ugly. No! I can't believe that. Okay, alright, we have to listen to it because, you know, can't all go the way we want. But that definitely says, you know what? We're gonna find a way around it. We're gonna make it work. Just, I hope it doesn't look streaky. Alright, the eyes. This is what we're doing for the eyes. What are we using? Come on. Come on! Okay, cool. I was like, if we get gel pens again, I swear. Listen, I don't hate gel pens, but I do hate gel pens for coloring in a piece of artwork, okay? What are we doing for the hair? Okay, please be nice to me. Please. Whoa! Oh my God, yes! The wheel was kind. The wheel was kind. Markers it is. What are we using? Okay, it just so happens these all happen to be different. Anyway, the final thing is going to be accessories. So, what are we coloring the accessories with? Crayons! Actually, I'm not too upset about this spread, aside from skin colored in by gel pens. And for the Posca pens as line art, I guess this is just gonna be really thick line art. Let's add one more category, being, let's say, finishing touches. So this is going to apply to anything basically like that I would add on after. Come on, give us something good. This one I'm less, glittery accents. Woo, that's like the best it could have gone. So I think that this spread of supplies is actually pretty nice. And I think we're gonna be able to get a good piece of artwork here. Granted that I don't screw it up somehow. So I have this giant pack of gel pens that I got from Arteza a few years ago, and it's got 60 different colors. I only plan on using a few for this part, for the skin. I know I made a huge deal about coloring the skin with gel pens and how much I was gonna hate that, and I wasn't wrong. And the reason for that is because a lot of these gel pens are extremely saturated, and I don't want her skin to be like neon orange. This character, she's got really pale skin, and the closest color is this neon orange that I had here. And so what I decided to do was to leave her skin white, but use the gel pens to do the shading and then the lips and stuff like that on her skin. So you can call it a loophole if you want, but honestly I think it's just another way to look at it. It looks way better than if I had just gone in with the orange gel pen and tried to fill in her entire face. Like, it would have just looked terrible. So I think this is a good alternative to that while still only using that supply. As for the eyes, this part was really simple. Crayon is pretty easy to blend together, and I had a decent amount of greens to make it look okay. And then with the eyes, I took the Posca pens, and I'm really happy that I got Posca pen for the liner because it's super, super pigmented, and so I think it's gonna make the artwork stand out a lot. So I'm gonna do all of the coloring first, and then the last thing that I'm gonna do is go in with the Posca pens and do the liner on top, because I think it'll be way easier after having all the color down to just go in after the fact and then line everything, similar to how I would do if I was watercoloring or something where I wanted to be a little bit more free with the color before actually going down with the line art. So the hair, I think I got luckiest with. The fact that I got marker for the hair. If I'd gotten anything else, I think I would have had a lot of trouble because there's a lot of hair going on here. And also I'm the most practiced with my markers, so I felt like I could color it pretty decently. And I think it was kind of the saving grace for this art piece, kind of tying in together the other mismatched art supplies that I had. I think this one was like the staple for this piece. So because her hair, if you remember the character, is a purple fading into pink, what I decided to do was, since I put it in a ponytail here, was make the roots of her hair, so the whole part leading up to the ponytail, I made that the purple part, and then once you get to the ponytail, that's where the fade starts. I think it looks a little bit better that way, and I'm honestly really, really happy with how this part came out. Took a little while to color because she's got a lot of hair, but overall, I was really happy with this part, which is a lot to say for this artwork because I was really scared before spinning the wheel before that I was going to completely screw this up. So I'm happy that this came out looking somewhat decently. I will say that it is my favorite part of the artwork in general. And quick shout out to Neko-san on my appleminte Hangout Discord. If you don't know, I actually just opened up a Discord server a few days ago. So go check that out if you're interested in joining. We just kind of hang out and chat. There's a bunch of different channels there for you to talk about various things. So go check it out if you're interested. But yeah, they gave me this great idea for having the art supplies and the order of them randomly chosen for me. So thank you for that idea. Yeah, if you join the server and you give me some ideas, I just might choose it. I don't know. It depends how I'm feeling. But yeah, this was a really good idea. So I had a lot of fun doing it. As for the colored pencils, this part again, I think I was happy to get colored pencil, like a familiar supply. If you guys have been with my channel since the beginning, you'll know that before I did a lot of marker work, I was actually really into colored pencils, and because I didn't have a very big collection of Copic markers in the beginning, I did use quite a bit of colored pencils to offset that. And I would do like hybrid marker pencil art because I didn't have a lot of Copics, so colored pencils were a great way, or a great alternative, I should say, to having the extra marker colors. But this was a bit of a throwback because I don't really use colored pencils anymore, so it's kind of nice to sit down and have a reason to use them, because I have a lot of them, I just haven't touched them in a little while. So as you can see here, I've started doing the line art with the Posca pens, and just as I predicted, it is very satisfying because, I mean, like, how can you go wrong with really thick, nice, opaque paint pens for your line art? I mean, you can't go wrong. So it really helps all the colors kind of pop, because before they were all kind of just laying on the page and it was hard to see some of the details contrasting. But once I put in this line art, I think it really helped it overall. I think this piece would have been perfect for me if, again, I hadn't had the gel pens for the skin, because it does feel really lacking. But the alternative to the way I shaded it with the orange gel pen, I mean, the alternative there is just to color her in neon orange, and that really would have ruined it. So I think making that decision for the overall better of the piece is the important thing there. So here I have the glitter for the finishing touches and this Stick It glue pen, both of which I got in a recent Scrawler box. So I'm pretty interested to use this. It seems kind of like it's going to be Elmer's glue bottle rather than a glue stick, which when I first saw it, I originally thought it was going to be like a pen glue stick, so I got really excited. Upon actually opening it and using it here, I quickly realized it was not. Basically, it's just an Elmer's glue bottle in a pen form, so I'm way less excited about it. I guess I would still way more prefer a glue stick pen if that exists. Anyway, put down some glue, added in some glitter over it, and then wiped off the excess to make some glittery areas all over just for some accents. But there you have it. That is my finished artwork of my flower child, snake girl, whatever you want to call her. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much again to Neko-san for this idea on Discord. And let me know what you thought of the overall piece and some of the art supplies that I got. As always, all of my links are in the description box below. If you're interested in joining my Discord server, I have that linked below as well, so you can join it and hang out. I also have the link to my online shop, my ongoing sweater Kickstarter, and my Instagram and pin club. Everything else as well is down there in the description, so go check that out if you're interested. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you all next week, Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern time as always, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye bye!